Boom, boom! Another night of ESL Challenger League Season 44. ATK and Limitless, we kind of gave all the hype it deserved. I think it does. I think this is definitely a match to look out for. See how Limitless perform against some of the teams coming into Pro League, and how ATK can stabilize the ship with Pluto joining the ranks. My name's Fine, joined by Collection Henry. What's good?
Well, we are going for a little bit of an A aggression, so maybe that's going good for Limitless so far. They've got themselves one and a second.
Ow.
And while I said Grizz, you need to come into this one showing his full form. Well, so far, the P250, he's found himself a nice little 2K. He's ready bossed up, and he's making good on the promise.
Now, they have been able to stack up all three players on this site. You see TJ get his way to truck. Swisher's going to join him with the dualies, so despite getting these opening 2 kills, not all is said and done. DJ at the back of the site, known as one of the best pistol players here on the squad. Well, he'll get his first, but eventually overrun. Missed him, couldn't connect his shots, couldn't connect the dots. And it's 1-0 for Limitless to begin.
That was a very clean pistol right there. They did have that right stack, but they just were so ready to overwhelm right there. Limitless playing as a full unit, just running things down right there. That's going to do you just nicely.
I think the death ball strategy is a pretty solid approach for a squad like this. You know, you're just stacked to the brim with firepower. We talked about J-Ball, Grizz, but don't hate on Scar as well. I think from his previous teams, he was all in it. So we'll get a good look in for what these Limitless guys have on offer. For now, though, we have this is going to be a train crash outside of long. And it's Limitless who have the bigger sticks on that one. It's going to be 2-0, and that'll get that one done quick and easy.
They got the caboose, they got the whole train there, versus poor ATK, they only got like a couple carts.
Yeah. They were Thomas the Tank Engine.
They were one of those push, what is it? Oh gosh, I gotta look it up.
I know what you're talking about, like the push carts?
Yeah.
The push yeah, that one.
Versus a full steam-powered Limitless right there, but hey, we're back to level playing field there, so that's always nice.
What was that, like, train horror game that came out recently?
I have no idea. I'm not
big
on the
that?
train horror genre.
Oh, no, hold on. Let me find this. It was called Choo Choo Charles. Oh, yeah, it was a big meme on Twitter for a second. All right, well, we'll leave that. We'll leave these metaphors. Because we actually have a gun round on our hands here, and Grizz sneaks up to the top of the connector. I think he spotted Swisher. That's an instant headshot for Swish, but Bowden actually cleared out the T-spawn player, so he gets full party control for that. And ATK, in the meantime, wants to just assemble a boost. They're going to leave a passive position here on the B site and hope Limitless falls into the trap.
If they were just able to walk out B here, it would be nice for Limitless. And I know in the back of their mind, they're a little bit nervous that Bowden could continue his flank here, so they don't really want to fall off. They don't really want to reroute here, so they're going to commit in towards this B side, but we'll see if they have any flashes for this boost. It doesn't matter. They're just gonna pluck him right off the perch there. Grizz gets one on the follow-up, and it's easy pickings right there for Limitless. Not a trouble in this world. You get Bowden on the early aggressive maneuver towards that A side. Pretty typical for ATK to set him up like that, but Limitless, they just say, how about we just go B if Bowden's being a bit of a problem.
And this is the exact thing that I was talking about when it comes to Limitless. They're just gonna catch you lacking in terms of firepower there. Grizz just waltzed in. The only thing that Miston was able to do is connect a single bullet onto Maxwell before he just lost his head. And that's there might be some strategic setbacks here for Limitless. ATK, they are the team with more experience, the bigger brains on it, but it's not gonna matter if you just walk into a site and hit all the shots, and we'll see if that continues throughout the game.
Yeah, this is looking like they're coming in very good form, at least, you know, ready to play, warmed up. Missing no opportunities. Saw Grizz just immediately dispatch on that A-side aggression, so they're taking good space as well, and I'm really impressed with the way that they're able to, you know, react to that early aggression that ATK threw over towards Fountain. So good way to kick things off, but we'll see how long that lasts. Of course, they're still very early on, so there's always time to counteract and deal with this aggression. Bowden's landing that spam through the leaves, it seems. Now we've got ourselves still in a 5v5, a bit of a stalemate, but also keeping ATK's aggression at bay. They're only going to be able to do this for so long. There's 4 players here, but Scar dispatches of one of them.
Unbelievable. That's huge. This is a huge investment to the A site for ATK. They've placed 3 players here to just shut them down outright. But they were unable to collect that opening kill. And just least missed him here on this B site. Trying to sell a bit more presence. Make him look bigger than he actually is. But doesn't seem like Limitless are really biting down on that too much. Or maybe they are. No fading from Bath. Grizz, good on the shot. Bowden, unable to connect a headshot. And once again, Limitless, these duels going their way, keeps them in the lead.
They've been able to deal with some of the A presence there. That has to be a big confidence builder. Bowden and Swisher both down, but do they realize that there's still 2 more? Because that would be super hard to anticipate.
Oh,
take care of the A players here, but timing is everything. He's able to drop the bomb. 35 seconds left, and he's completely throwing a wrench in their system. Pluto farming up a storm, staying alive as well.
He gets to reset the duel. Now he can take another fight onto Max. It almost went completely right, but the bomb is so far back. I mean, and Grizz has to go knife out into the B site. He cannot stop the frag whatsoever. Oh my goodness, but Cameron up on short is gonna shoot, missed him in the back, and Grizz, he can run in, knife out, and get that bomb plant down. Margin of error so low there for Limitless, but they'll walk the tightrope.
Even if DJ was able to rotate like a second earlier, he had an HE, could have denied that bomb plant the way he just threw that, but no. Grizz is going to deny access in for that retake. And the 2 players with the flawless KD right now, Cameron and Grizz, able to keep it that way. Both 6-0 and 3-0, so it has to be so much confidence mounting in this early game. I mean, again, you look at that round, there's 4 players stacked over there from ATK at the start of the round on A, and they're able to find the first 2 picks on that A side, so the resources that ATK are expending aren't even netting them the opening success when they're falling right into their hands.
You know, we were talking about in the pregame how ATK, yeah, player for player, they've probably just got this in the back. It's not looking like that right now, early on in this game. It really is looking like Limitless are the better individuals right now. I think they are the better individuals right now. Without a doubt. I mean, obviously, when you're up 4-0, it's easy to say that. And probably 5 now that ATK have to take the eco. But this is a big show up here from Limitless. This is kind of the potential we've been talking about this team, or, well, I swear we've said it about every team in ECL, but this is really materializing for themselves, and that's really nice to see.
You've had some good game plans right there. I really like how Maxwell was just willing to run in towards that A-bomb site, sell a bit of a fake, and then they used that fake from Maxwell to draw a rotator off of B, where then Cameron was able to strike. It's, you know, good fundamental CS. It's good stuff from them. And it's really exciting to see from such young players. Like you said, the average age being so young here is death ball towards long. It's worked for them in the pistol. It's worked for them in the follow-up.
Oh boy.
Don't think it's going to change here now, despite Bowden having a Zeus.
This could be some electricity. A valiant effort, truly. We salute those who give it a go. Ooh, but hold on. Wait, there is a lethal weapon in this server. It's Swisher's Deagle Blaze. Makes his way to bathrooms, get another tag as well onto Grizz, who's really struggling to take these fights. Pluto also comes up with a Deagle headshot of his own, and it's a 2v4. Now, Scar, he's alone on the site. He needs to battle his way out of his position. From the back, he dies, catching him, looking the wrong way. He's going to find a double, nearly a third, and it puts it down to Max, but it's not quite planted for him.
My God.
He has to get his stuff all together, and he certainly has done that. 2 flicks, Maxwell, 5-zip, Limitless.
I'm loving it, man. Oh my God, Maxwell's looking so flashy with the flicks right there. My God, what a way to continue your advantage. I thought that was falling to pieces, but then Scar stands so tall. He looks so good. And then you couple that with the little flick shots from Maxwell. Oh, man, it's a lot of fun to watch these guys play right now, and they're playing incredibly well.
I mean, you gotta give... I mean, they're living up to the hype right now, Limitless. They are really living up to the hype that we're giving them.
Good question. I mean, again, these guys were 1 map off of closing out that advanced season. They did let it slide. They did kind of choke just a little bit versus Davenport, but... either way. Again, living up to the hype for big time.
A bit awkward there from Max, but there's a insurance plan in Grizz who just goes out with the Ferrari swing. Second, his feet get planted. A headshot's doled out. Missed him is pinned in position. Now, Makzwell, he's been hitting the difficult shots, as we've seen last round.
Yes. Give him the easy ones, maybe not so much, but hey. He did just win him that big 1v2, so we'll let it slide for now. Maybe not for long here. I mean, if they don't capitalize off the 4v5, they might be in trouble. It just looks like they're waiting for this, though. Flashbang's going to toss right on Bowden. Not fully blinded by it. They don't fully peek off of it, but Chris is being so lethal. Jiggling out constantly, and Cameron stands right behind him. They might not expect another player here, but it doesn't matter. The trade's going to come through so quick. Grizz finds himself another entry and missed him, left wondering what on earth just happened.
I think the biggest thing is that Cameron obliterated the site player in Pluto. Like, they had a decent setup. There were 2 players there. Even if that 4-man execute comes through, maybe the whole team, you know, they could probably clean up a couple kills, maybe give Mistim a chance for a clutch. But Cameron just beamed him from divider to the site with an instant headshot. Also, tragic for the fact that Bowden, he missed the shot, but, I mean, be darned, he'd probably be traded there anyways. All things said, early on in this game, Limitless are in full control with all the momentum to their name. ATK have yet to... I haven't seen a single big play out of them. Maybe a couple deagle headshots, but nothing really tangible to say, yeah, they're going to come back in this half.
Yeah, I don't know. It just looks like they are on point right now. You see Bowden getting checked right there, jiggled out by Grizz. I thought that was going to be an easy pick for Bowden, right off the flashbang. You know, that was Grizz's best chance, and he didn't capitalize on it. So Bowden's just sitting there waiting for people to peek into his crosshair. And once they finally do come, he just wasn't able to land that shot. Grizz is just far too elusive. And then you say that backup that you have going on, that backline of firepower, the camera, just the cannon right there, that he's able to find that second entry. The trade's looking quick as ever. They're playing as a well-oiled machine, and again, it's good fundamental Counter-Strike. We're not seeing any overextension, super fast plays that they're too heavily reliant on the entry prowess, right? But we're seeing some slow defaults. I mean, that round dwindled down to 46 seconds. They were waiting for the 4v5 advantage to manufacture more opening picks, and again, very excited for these guys right now.
Yeah, one thing as well is you don't need to make it complicated against ATK. When you are the better individuals, when you're having a good day, you don't need to get too complicated with it. If you simply play the trade game, that's all that's working right now for Limitless. And all things said, I don't even need to be traded because ATK is hardly landing a kill on these guys when it comes down to the execute. So for ATK, they're gonna have to find maybe a push into a weakened area. You know, try and break that default. You know, they are going to need to make their game a bit more complicated. Maybe frazzle Limitless just a bit. Catch them off guard. Catch an isolated kill here or there. Because Limitless, they're just all over the play right now.
Yeah, they're firing up a storm right now. I'm really impressed with what they've been able to do. And like you said, maybe just don't overcomplicate things. Let Grizz continue to work this A side, right? Maybe just set him up with a little bit of utility. Get him what you got last round there and toss and a little bit of utility to set him up for it. Just let him work his entries. He has been nailing them every single time. So that might be what they're up to here once again with the early spouts. You can see that at first in is Scar, but standing close behind him is the Wrecking Ball, the front man here in these last couple of rounds.
About Swisher, he gets cleared out in connector. He was hoping to get a cheeky kill tucked away in that corner, but eventually he's just slow walk down the stairs and don't even give him a chance. I mean, there's one opportunity here. Rifle of Mistim, out connector they go, but there's no way he survives that engagement. So Limitless, they'll creep on back to this B site. Just a lone DJ. That's only one. You only need one DJ, though, to start a party. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. He had a nasty little 1v4 there in the last match he just played, so... He was, I mean, again, ATK, they seemingly came in good form, right? I don't think these guys are missing a beat. I don't think ATK is playing too poorly. I just think they are getting bested constantly here. Again, this setup Very patient, very composed, but they do have to make a move on it. Not most of the time here. Bowden only with the USP. Not going to have too much success. He'll get run down, overwhelmed, and it's going to be 7-0 here. There's no question about that. Maybe Pluto can do some damage, get himself an AK on his way out of this round, but outside of that, I don't think he'll have much hope for getting into this one.
He's going to try and boost his confidence a little bit. He's getting a bye in the next round anyways, but how much confidence is getting shot down by Max? That is 7-0 right now for Limitless. This is not where I was expecting to be. I felt like a map could definitely be competitive here. But this is a bit of a tailspin for ATK, considering yesterday's results as well. Against Detonate, this is a scary sign early on to the season of ECL. See if they can right the ship. They have another gun round to do it with. It's been a couple of, flubs of errors. Bowden missing a shot here or there. And then the floodgates open for the site execute. Things are going to change when Limitless angle themselves towards the B site right now.
Big pace change here. They're looking to make a fast play towards this B bomb site, hoping to catch ATK a little bit lackadaisical here. These poor B players, they haven't got much action, but they will very shortly.
Flash is going to go over. DJ, he's going to dodge it. And, oh, but the boost gets obliterated. Mythim's down. Scar on entry. It's just Limitless again. It's in the span of 5 seconds. The whole site is swept up with it. ATK, the rug pulled out from underneath them.
No way.
It's not just a one-off, Cole. It's 8-0.
That was just flawless execution. They nailed the timing on that one. Again, it was exactly what you were hoping for. They were hoping to catch ATK just sitting in their own stead, waiting for aggression, getting way too patient. I'm hoping to catch him off guard, but there's definitely a chance here for Bowden to pull this one across the line. Did he spot him on the jump? Oh, it doesn't matter. He gets shut down. What a beautiful round right there from Limitless. They're able to completely blindside those B players, completely catch them off guard. 8-0. I gotta say, they even threw a really cool pit molly that was shown shortly on camera that I absolutely adore. Just that little extra detail on that execution that was so swift from Limitless.
This is starting to become a massive problem now for ATK. You have to think this is the timeout coming from them. And I mean, look at the bank accounts for Limitless. I mean, Makzwell's got that Florida retirement money. No, I'm saying he can go ahead and get a beachside resort for himself right now. 12K to his name. 11K for Cameron. Like, one of the big advantages is to be able to start getting a spree of rounds is, you break that economy, but there's a sea of cash right now. They're like Donald Duck.
Scrooge McDuck?
Scrooge McDuck. It was Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
Swimming in cash. Swimming in the cash, man.
Yeah, that's exactly where they are right now, and it's such a good feeling. Like you said, ATK, not only are they faced with the eco right now, but to stomp this momentum, they're going to need like 4 or 5 rounds in a row where they just don't plant. And I don't know if that's ever coming their way. As Cameron able to deal with this B aggression, it's 2 for 1. B lurk, not all that bad. You'll take a 2 for 1 any day of the week in general. Now, that is a good information clear, but it's still a man advantage. It's still just pistols. And, well, there's the equalizer coming through from Swish. He's good for one of those.
Swisher's only 2 kills are with his deagle. A sign of the times, but maybe it's something to work off of. I've seen a scout snag a kill before.
And scout as well, pretty deadly.
I mean, it is on that A site.
Yeah, let's look where they hope to end right now. And again, Swisher standing close by. He has been good with the deagle, so can he replicate that result? There's so much utility, though, that they can throw in. And it depends on how far they're able to scale up here. Makzwell might be spotting out that jump spot, it seems.
Definitely saw it. Does Bowden want to swing? He does. He snags Grizz. That scout deadly. And now 20 seconds on the clock. They have to push forward. Again, the weaponry not great, but it's Bowden's scout and Swisher's deagle. It's 4 headshots for ATK.
All right, well, that is one way to get yourself back into it right now. You got yourself a couple of AKs as well. Certainly able to pick up that AWP. And if ATK really want to start making a run of things here and start getting their head in the game, it has to start with this right now. It has to start with that lifeline of a round. You're first on the board. You finally break the streak. We'll see if they can get back into it, though. Limitless caught in a little bit of hesitation. Again, that started off with a very quick 5v or 4v3, I would say, for the most part. They got shut out. They got denied. They got a little bit of a lesson in Swisher and his deagle.
Alright, but missed him. Creeping, crawl.
Oh my god!
See you later! That was the jump spot!
No way! Dude!
I don't know what to say
God,
to that.
that's disgusting. He immediately gets out of dodge, right? There's no trade. How did they not trade there? They're wondering. They're left shaking their head, and Cameron, he's waiting for this. He's waiting for that aggression. Missed him, could catch him off guard. He does just nicely. That's huge. This is how they were able to win that last round with a little bit of aggression. Cameron, though, already found his. He's already put it into an even stead here. So the equalizer needs to be capitalized upon, and this information from ATK needs to be communicated.
Now Swisher even has a backstab on the play that no one's watching. I mean, he can even pull out his knife and deal with them, but Makzwell's gonna receive a bullet to the brain. And a 3v4. Limitless mostly left to mull around with 25 seconds. I think the save could be a more likely option here, but now I just realized, wait, Bowden was the only player on that A side. Swisher, he didn't clear everything out. ATK have misread the situation gravely, and now Limitless get a post plant on that A site.
Rotations are far removed. They're gonna get a potential to move in towards bank and jump up right now here, so these post plants could get even better over as time goes on.
A molly in a truck. Oh, it's gonna make Grizz's situation so claustrophobic. But he comes away with the first kill, then Jaba follows up. It's only DJ coming through. He gets the first kill, but that simply reveals his position. He doesn't have a smoke for the defuse. He has to deal with both of these players with his gun. And time's ticking as well. Scar's gonna swing in and deliver an instant headshot. It's 9-1 for Limitless. That round was just a speed bump.
What an excellent recovery here. Again, I talked about the communication here from ATK. They cleared out so much on that B side here. It does leave you scratching your head as to the lack of resources on the A side. I know that Bowden, he's super solid on the CT side. He's super solid on this map here. But right now, he has been just a clear access point here, it seems like, in these last couple of rounds for Limitless to exploit. And when you're left alone on an island, no help, it definitely becomes a problem. Missed him, though.
Oh, what is going on in short? What's going on in short water right now? I don't know, but
oh my god,
they're just Limitless. They're just everywhere, and they've just obliterated everything. And okay, cool kill there from Swisher, sure, but the B site's done. ATK have pushed every orifice of this map, and they've met every Limitless player, and it's suddenly a 1v2 for Swisher.
Wow. In seconds here.
Max is watching this.
No kit. Well, there's one on the way in.
But that's just the carry on a stick, isn't it? Or not. That should have been a given. But now Swisher has an opportunity for a clutch. Try and turn this game around. What's it on the bomb? But oh my goodness, Grizz, he has a scope on that AK. He's cheating, man. He's got the attachments. This is not Battlefield. This is Counter-Strike.
This is so sick, man. Grizz is such a beast. Again, we talk about all the little win conditions. We didn't really give an insane chance to Limitless. We said all of the little details here. They need to be showing up. They need to be firing on all cylinders. And that is the Limitless that have showed up in the server. Grizz 15-5, man, but the impact of his kills, the impact of his wake is definitely known here at ATK. They've got double digits to the lonely one of ATK right now as well. Scar moving in quickly, taking short control. No fear in the world, but maybe you should be a little bit fearful. Swisher still on the server. In a given moment, ATK could arrive onto the scene, they could wake up a little bit. They could start punching back, but that's the due diligence right there. Getting that molly down, at least giving them some safety.
Oh, but they're creeping on Monster, and it's only missed him to deal with them. Does take the high side angle, but he gets obliterated by Grizz. 16 and 5. This man is looking to tear through the rest of ATK, the low HP bars, just making him surge forward. And I think he knows DJ is also on towards that short side. Ooh. 19 HP and a molly is going to be put towards his feet.
Oh my God.
Through and clears the flank. Nothing going right here for ATK. It's Bowden now in a 1v2. I can't believe
this one. He doesn't have a kid again. So much time being ticked off in JPA, waiting for this angle here. Look, just catch him. He'll sideswipe him. It looked so good. It looked so good for a second. ATK were keeping them at bay, but you can only keep Grizz at bay for so long right now.
I don't know, man. He's playing like another player who's... I mean, it's like a two-letter difference between that other player. You know, there's Grim and then there's Grizz. It's like his little brother, his cousin here back in North America competing right now. Swap players in the server because, dude, he has not missed a bullet.
So insane. It's so fun to watch, man. This is excellent work in Cameron. He's been able to thrive in this. He's dodging the flash. He doesn't even catch him. He's able to spray down 3. Oh, Cameron. Mowing through them all. He was so ready for that. They pushed him one too many times. They've pushed his buttons, it seems, because he is furious.
I cannot believe it. They're looking to hand him an ace potentially. He just dealt about 400 damage that round. I mean, this is a blowout, Cole.
That's one way to put it. That's putting it nicely here. You're getting demolished. Nothing ATK can say about these rounds here. And I think that you can see a clear attempt at adapting. This constant B aggression hinting at it, right? They're trying to take and identify Cameron's, lonely nature on his B lurks here, but it just hasn't been formulating into any success. Cameron, he's been good for like at least a 1-for-1 trade, sometimes even more.
Sometimes, a 3K or, tapping the guy who's jump spotting over towards short.
And running away while there's 2 people moving in short. Like, I don't know what he's even getting away with. It just doesn't seem real, but it's so incredible. It's a work of art right now. Limitless. I mean, clearly coming into this one ready to play. You get ATK talent, fresh off the official as well, right? They're the ones warmed up. They just got their Overpass map. I think they closed out a series on Overpass, right? They just got a little scrim in here, but this is a reality check for them.
I mean, they got some work with the punching bag over the previous tournament prior to this. And now they're all gas, no brakes. At least that's for Limitless. Young talent of this squad absolutely showing up. Grizz especially. And oh boy, who's taking first contact towards short? Might just be him, but Max, he's gonna post up on the angle.
Different approach for Bowden being on the speed bomb side. I think that's a statement.
Showdown.
Here, but they're gonna walk right into his scope. Maxwell was ready for that reposition. Maxwell is ready for you. Bowden again silenced.
And now it's just this monster setup that has to cower. If they pop out towards short, the whole play gets exposed. Pluto, oh, he's gonna walk up. If he peeks this, he's dead. And if he dies, this whole setup falls apart. Another standoff here for Maxwell. He's been patient in this round so far, and it's going to replicate itself again. This setup is so loose right now. Hardly anyone has any utility. There's no mollies, no smokes. A single execute could just put them to rest, and they line up for JBA and Cameron outside Monster. 13.
This is the fundamentals I'm talking about that are so
Oh,
sound.
Swisher's dead.
Oh yeah, see you later. You landed the headshot there, to be fair, but this is the fundamentals that I absolutely love to see. You find an opening pick, Maxwell, able to manufacture that, catching Bowden, overextending, and then they just wait. They hit the brakes. They wait for ATK to start to feel uncomfortable. They completely cut noise, and they allow for Maxwell to just wait there as well. One small mistake from Pluto, he's out of the server. Once Pluto's out, the rest of that setup, like you had just said, it's gonna come collapsing, and they know it.
Now ATK just need to throw something at the wall and see what sticks, I guess. Long regression, Maxwell. He is on an island. Oh, but there's Grizz. I'm sorry, I forgot to talk about the one defining factor of this game. Grizz has gotten his first kill. He hears Bowden shifting around as well. Could be hungry for another, but not to be. He'll just slip away. 4v4, but Swisher surfacing, but could not get the kill. It's him, a 1 versus 1 against Cameron. Surfacing his way around the site. I think Cameron just caught a shoulder of Swisher. Perhaps he's starting to wrap right around, and JBA is going to collect the headshot instead. Too much ring around the rosy for Swisher, for Limitless to handle. It's a 3v4. Last round of the half, you have to throw yourself at the wall and see what sticks. It's been really all ATK have been able to do for these last couple rounds.
I don't think they're going to be getting any retaking done here either. They have no kits. It's a boost. They know last two players in graffiti here. Bowden able to land himself a nice shot, but too difficult to have an adjustment here onto Cameron. DJ only has a scout to get the job done. He's landing some tags, but not a single frag. He just made a sick no-scope to add to the highlight reel, but it's all highlights for Limitless in the first half, guys. We'll see if they can keep up the storm right after this break.
14-1. But I'm not. Is the HUD messed up, Cole? Am I seeing something right? Did they forget to flip sides?
It's a real scoreline here. You would expect that maybe ATK coming into this one dominating Limitless. You get the classic welcome to ECL, the move up team from Advanced last season versus the powerhouse, a recent Pro League roster. But no, your eyes don't deceive you right now. Limitless have been absolutely dominating them.
I'm still not 100% sure. Did they really? Yeah. Anyways, Grizz like had that half. What, 20 kills for himself? I'm pretty sure he got like a 100% headshot rating. That's by like FI standards, rounding up to 100%. But it was pretty high.
Once you have like 20 kills and a half, you just round up. I think that's the rule. Round up whatever stat you want.
He was obliterating. That was on the T side of Overpass. Now this A site hold on the pistol. A chance now given. But Grizz, oh, he's still alive, but no longer. And the chances here for Limitless start to dwindle in the pistol. There might still be more Overpass to play. Of course, coming up after this is the map pick of ATK, and that's Anubis. That's a very odd one, but we're not done just yet. Scar, he's giving a let's go!
No.
Another 2 headshots. Now, J-Bot, there's a kit on the ground as well. Plenty of time. Does he have the kills? A 1v1, just salt in the wound. It would just be salt in the wound. And Limitless have just won a 2v4 on the pistol.
Oh my god, they cannot lose. They cannot lose to save their life right now. Limitless. 15-1. What is going on? ATK, that looked so good. The perfect execute on the A side. They were chaining flashes like no one's business right there, but it all comes collapsing in the 2v4. Just walking up bank. There's no way that just happened. Oh, what a heartbreak for ATK.
They just can't miss. They just woke up today and said, I'm not gonna miss a shot. Like all 5 players are Limitless, I guess. Everyone has had a moment on this team. I mean, if you're ATK, I guess you just say GG, go next.
Yeah, that one's the nail in the coffin right there. You're not bouncing back from that one all that easy. You know, that 1v or 2v4 in the pistol, coupled with the fact that now that's a 15-1 score line. That's something maybe you forgot about with how dominant that pistol round started out with. But don't let it fool you. You went right back to reality for this matchup. Seems.
I'll say next map is Overpass. Not Overpass, rather. Anubis. Which is one Limitless's least played maps and one of ATK's strongest for sure. The way it should. Now, this one is a bit awkward. It's only Makzwell with the response. They had a bomb plant here on the A site. I think that ATK actually might walk away. A post plant, and I mean, Limitless, they can give this one another go. There is a smoke on Makzwell. There is a kid on J-Ball. Those are your win conditions right here. We'll see if they materialize, though, as Makzwell is... Oh,
yeah.
Ooh, but only a 1. There's the smoke. Where's the defuse? The cover. It's being diffused right now. Cameron! No, that's not how it's supposed to end! These last 2 rounds are utterly impossible, but that's how it has to end. 16-1. What?
How is that how it finished right there? There's no way. 2-on-4. A 2-on-4 post plant on the pistol, and then a ninja defuse. I just don't believe it. What is going on? ATK.
Just